Across the globe, an insidious, largely unacknowledged crisis is silently, relentlessly eroding the fundamental pillars of human flourishing, stealthily undermining our inherent vitality, diminishing the precious autonomy that defines our independence, and systematically stripping away our very capacity to genuinely savor and embrace life in its magnificent, vibrant fullness. This creeping erosion occurs with such quiet persistence, so subtly integrated into the fabric of everyday existence, that it often goes completely unnoticed, slipping beneath our conscious awareness, even as its profound repercussions manifest in countless ways, subtly reshaping our physical capabilities and, by extension, the entire landscape of our daily experiences. It is a theft not of material possessions, but of inherent human potential, a slow, almost imperceptible siphon of the vigor and boundless energy that once allowed us to navigate the world with effortless grace and enthusiastic engagement, now replaced by a growing sense of physical limitation and a reluctance to undertake activities that once brought immense joy and satisfaction. The consequences extend far beyond mere physical discomfort. They touch the very essence of what it means to live a rich, meaningful life, affecting everything from spontaneous outdoor adventures to the simple yet deeply satisfying act of comfortably lifting a grandchild, transforming once effortless movements into formidable challenges and fostering a pervasive sense of vulnerability. For far too long, a deeply ingrained, financially motivated myth has been meticulously whispered and relentlessly perpetuated throughout society, a narrative assiduously maintained by an entire industry that profits handsomely from its continued propagation. An industry that is perpetually eager to pry open your wallet and relieve you of your hard-earned savings. This pervasive, costly myth asserts that the crucial endeavor of building and maintaining muscle, an undertaking of paramount importance, especially as one navigates the later stages of life, is an inherently expensive pursuit, necessitating the regular purchase of exorbitant, often questionably effective supplements, demanding access to premium, highly priced cuts of meat, and generally requiring a substantial dedicated budget that, for the vast majority of individuals, simply cannot be comfortably afforded. But what if this widely accepted truth, this seemingly unassailable tenet of modern health and wellness, was in fact a meticulously crafted, cleverly engineered deception, a smokescreen designed not for your benefit, but for the enrichment of a select few? What if the genuine, empirically supported pathway to reclaiming your innate strength, to decisively challenging and ultimately defying the insidious, creeping weakness that so often accompanies the relentless march of age, lay not within the confines of a sleek, aesthetically appealing, and outrageously overpriced bottle filled with powders or pills, but rather in the humble, often overlooked aisles of your local grocery store, brimming with accessible, nutritious options available for what amounts to mere pennies? The stark, unvarnished truth, a reality that often escapes public discourse and the glossy pages of health magazines, is that once you gracefully pass the significant milestone of 50 years of age, you embark upon a silent, often unnoticed process of physiological decline, imperceptibly losing a disheartening 1% to 2% of your vital muscle mass with each passing year, a cumulative attrition that, unchecked, can potentially lead to a devastating sacrifice of up to 30% of your total physical strength by the time you reach the venerable age of 80. This substantial reduction in muscular capacity fundamentally alters your daily existence, transforming once simple tasks into arduous endeavors and significantly increasing your risk of falls, injury, and a profound loss of self-sufficiency. While the economic landscape sees the costs of protein sources like prime cuts of beef and specialty protein powders continue to soar to unprecedented heights, and gourmet pre-packaged meals relentlessly drain your carefully managed savings, a profound, transformative secret has been quietly unearthed, a revelation of immense practical and financial consequence. This groundbreaking discovery, when fully embraced and understood, holds the potential to save you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars annually, all while simultaneously delivering dramatically superior tangible results compared to any fleetingly popular, exorbitantly priced supplement currently flooding the market, supplements often marketed with aggressive, unsubstantiated claims. If you have ever grappled with the gnawing, legitimate fear of incrementally losing your precious independence, of becoming increasingly reliant on others for tasks you once performed effortlessly, or if you have ever experienced the profound frustration and emotional discouragement of mistakenly believing that genuine strength, robust physical resilience, and enduring vitality are exclusive prerogatives reserved solely for the young or the exceptionally wealthy, then you absolutely, unequivocally, cannot afford to disregard the crucial, life-altering information that is about to be unveiled. This knowledge is not merely a collection of facts, it is a blueprint for reclaiming a life of vigor and autonomy, a testament to the power of informed choices over misleading marketing. For countless years, the pervasive and highly lucrative fitness industry has skillfully and systematically peddled a compelling, yet ultimately incomplete, narrative, implanting the deeply entrenched belief that in order to effectively build, maintain, and even regenerate muscle tissue, a process of particular urgency and challenge as one enters their senior years, one must invariably commit to shelling out upwards of $200, and often significantly more, on a monthly basis. This substantial sum is purportedly necessary to acquire an extensive arsenal of specialized supplements, including high-grade, often chemically formulated protein powders, and a regular supply of expensive gourmet cuts of steak, all presented as indispensable components of any successful muscle-building regimen for the aging body. Yet, this entire carefully constructed framework, while superficially appealing and financially beneficial to its purveyors, represents a calculated and deliberate omission of the complete, nuanced picture of effective nutrition for muscular health. What these industry giants, driven by profit margins and aggressive marketing strategies, meticulously and deliberately fail to mention, or at the very least conveniently downplay, is the undeniable fact that some of the most potent, biologically effective, and genuinely muscle-building proteins are not found sequestered behind a glossy, brightly lit retail counter, adorned with sophisticated packaging and inflated price tags. Instead, these unassuming yet incredibly powerful nutritional treasures are quietly tucked away, often unnoticed and undervalued within the most overlooked, humble, and incredibly low-cost sections of your local grocery store. These remarkably unassuming powerhouses of nutrition are frequently ignored and perpetually underestimated by the vast majority of consumers, precisely because they conspicuously lack the flashy, omnipresent advertising campaigns, the celebrity endorsements, and the sophisticated branding narratives that are so enthusiastically lavished upon their far more expensive, less efficient, and often less wholesome counterparts. Over the past 3 years, an intensive, meticulous, and deeply analytical investigation has been underway. A comprehensive scientific and observational inquiry designed to delve deeply into a perplexing, yet profoundly important question. Why do some seniors, even those navigating comparable socioeconomic circumstances and income levels, manage to remain remarkably strong, vibrantly energetic, and functionally independent well into their 80s and even beyond, effortlessly engaging in physical activities that defy conventional expectations of aging, while other individuals of similar age and background rapidly succumb to debilitating weakness, increasing fragility, and a disheartening dependency on external assistance for even the most basic daily tasks? The astonishing and utterly paradigm-shifting discoveries painstakingly made during this profound, deep dive into the physiology and lifestyle patterns of aging individuals revealed something truly revolutionary and counterintuitive. It had absolutely, unequivocally, nothing whatsoever to do with the quantity of money being spent on nutrition, nor was it linked to the consumption of high-end boutique health products. The real fundamental secret, the keystone of enduring strength and vitality in later life, lay not in expense, but in precision, specifically in identifying which reasonably priced everyday foods contained the most genuinely bioavailable protein. This refers to protein that, once ingested, aging muscles could authentically and efficiently absorb, process, and ultimately utilize for repair, growth, and maintenance, overcoming the natural decline in digestive efficiency that often accompanies advancing years. What became crystal clear, illuminated by compelling data and countless observations, was the startling yet profoundly encouraging revelation that those seniors who consistently remained the strongest, those who exhibited the most robust physical resilience and independence, often spent less on their protein sources, sometimes significantly less than their counterparts who were experiencing noticeable, sometimes rapid muscle loss and an escalating sense of physical decline. In the coming minutes, a truly revolutionary yet wonderfully simple blueprint will be meticulously shared with you, a practical and actionable guide outlining 7 incredibly low-cost, exceptionally protein-rich foods that will not only empower you to effectively build and maintain vital muscle mass, but will also do so without necessitating the draining of your hard-earned wallet. These 7 foundational foods, meticulously selected for their unparalleled efficacy and affordability, are thoughtfully arranged in a progression, moving from those that are simply beneficial to those that are absolutely non-negotiably essential for maximizing your muscular potential. For each of these remarkable nutritional staples, the exact cost per serving will be transparently revealed, accompanied by a detailed, scientifically informed explanation of precisely why they utterly outperform and physiologically surpass their often touted, far pricier alternatives, offering superior biological advantages. And, most importantly for practical application, comprehensive guidance will be provided on how to optimally prepare them for maximum muscle building impact, ensuring that every nutrient is leveraged to its fullest potential. Pay extremely close attention to every detail, because the ultimate, most cost-effective protein food on this meticulously compiled list costs an astonishingly low figure, less than 50 cents per single serving, and yet it delivers a more substantial quantity of usable, high-quality protein to your muscles than expensive, aggressively marketed pills or powders that command prices 20 times higher, a testament to the fact that true nutritional power rarely resides in the most expensive package. Let us commence our exploration of these muscle-building marvels with number 7, a true dark horse in the often glamorous, often misleading world of protein sources and muscle development, canned sardines. For a remarkably modest investment of approximately $1.25 per can, a sum that barely registers on most grocery budgets, you are rewarded with a truly remarkable 23 grams of complete, exceptionally high-quality protein, a nutritional yield that far outstrips its humble packaging and unassuming price point. While the initial thought, or perhaps even the lingering aroma of sardines, might unfortunately cause many individuals to reflexively grimace, perhaps conjuring outdated culinary stereotypes or personal childhood aversions for seniors who are diligently managing a tight budget and are simultaneously profoundly serious and genuinely committed to the vital objective of gaining and preserving muscle mass, these small, silvery fish are nothing short of nutritional powerhouses. Their compact size belies a concentrated density of nutrients, rendering them far more potent and biologically impactful than their modest appearance might initially suggest. Their incredible, multifaceted efficacy isn't solely attributable to their already impressive and readily available protein content. Rather, it is the profound completeness and exceptional quality of that protein, replete with all essential amino acids, that truly elevates them to a status of nutritional distinction. Sardines, unlike many plant-based proteins, boast a full complement of all 9 essential amino acids, those fundamental building blocks your body absolutely requires for the intricate processes of muscle creation, repair, and ongoing maintenance, amino acids that your body cannot synthesize on its own and must therefore acquire from dietary sources. But their nutritional bounty extends far beyond mere protein. They also come generously packed with an abundance of crucial omega-3 fatty acids, specifically the highly beneficial EPA and DHA forms. This synergistic combination of complete protein and powerful omega-3s is absolutely, unequivocally vital for older adults, particularly because as we gracefully advance in age, our muscles naturally become increasingly susceptible to various forms of inflammatory damage. This pervasive, often subclinical, low-grade inflammation, a silent aggressor within the body, can insidiously erode precious muscle tissue at a faster rate than the body's natural reparative mechanisms can effectively counteract, leading to a net loss over time. The omega-3 fatty acids actively and powerfully combat this systemic inflammation, serving as potent anti-inflammatory agents that help to preserve existing muscle, safeguard it from degradation, and significantly accelerate the recovery process following physical activity or even routine daily stressors. A groundbreaking and highly influential study published in the esteemed American Journal of Clinical Nutrition meticulously tracked a cohort of seniors over an extensive 3-year period, providing invaluable insights into dietary patterns and physiological outcomes. This research unequivocally found that those participants who regularly consumed small fatty fish like sardines, incorporating them into their diet at least twice a week, experienced significantly less age-related muscle loss compared to their counterparts who consume fish only sporadically or infrequently. The discerning researchers specifically noted that the potent anti-inflammatory properties inherent in the omega-3s contained within these fish effectively acted as a protective shield, safeguarding muscle tissue that would otherwise have been inevitably destroyed or diminished by unchecked inflammatory processes. What makes these findings even more compelling and practically relevant is the observation that consistent sardine consumption was directly linked to the better maintenance of objective functional markers, such as grip strength and an improved, more vigorous walking speed, strongly suggesting that these profound nutritional benefits translate directly into practical, tangible, and highly significant functional gains in the activities of daily living, enhancing overall autonomy and quality of life. From a purely budget-conscious perspective, sardines represent nothing short of a miracle. Each 125 can astonishingly provides the same volume and exceptional quality of complete protein as a far more expensive $6 piece of fresh salmon, plus the invaluable added bonus of soft, entirely edible bones that supply a crucial bioavailable source of calcium, an indispensable mineral for maintaining robust bone health, a critical factor in preventing osteoporosis and fractures in the elderly. Their convenience factor is yet another game changer, particularly for those with limited time or cooking skills. They possess an incredibly long shelf life, typically lasting for years in a pantry, require absolutely no cooking or elaborate preparation, and are entirely ready to eat straight from the can, making them an ideal spontaneous protein source. This inherent shelf stability allows you to judiciously stock up on them during sales, thereby ensuring you always have a readily available supply of high-quality protein at your fingertips, a stark contrast to fresh fish, which spoils quickly and demands careful, immediate storage and preparation. If the distinctive taste of sardines concerns you, a common initial hurdle for some, there are numerous delightful and effective ways to incorporate them into your diet. Try mashing them onto a piece of avocado toast with a generous squeeze of fresh lemon juice and a scattering of vibrant fresh herbs like parsley or dill for a bright, flavorful meal. Alternatively, integrate them into a pasta salad with crisp vegetables for a more subdued, blended flavor profile that still delivers a powerful nutritional punch. They can also be mixed seamlessly into scrambled eggs, adding a substantial protein boost to your breakfast. Spread on whole grain crackers with a dash of your favorite hot sauce for a spicy kick, or even ingeniously blended into a creamy Caesar salad dressing, where their flavor becomes almost unnoticeable, yet their nutritional benefits remain fully intact. Consistency, as with all dietary interventions, is paramount, and even the simple act of consuming just 1 can of sardines per week offers substantial, compounding nourishment that profoundly supports muscle growth and overall physical resilience, all at a mere fraction of the price of virtually any alternative protein source on the market. While sardines stand out as an undeniably affordable and biologically complete protein source, offering a quick and convenient nutritional boost, the next indispensable item on our meticulously curated list delivers something even more fundamental and strategically significant for consistent, sustained muscle growth and effective repair: cottage cheese. A standard 16-ounce container, available in most grocery stores for an approximate cost of $2.50, provides an incredibly generous 24 grams of high-quality protein per single cup serving, making it an exceptional value. Though cottage cheese might regrettably conjure images of an antiquated diet staple, Perhaps even being dismissed as a relic from a bygone culinary era, its enduring nutritional profile ensures it firmly stands as one of the absolute best and most remarkably cost-effective proteins readily available for seniors who are diligently striving to gain, maintain, and strengthen their muscle mass. Its unparalleled strength and distinct advantages lie not merely in its impressive overall protein content, but rather in its highly distinct and strategically beneficial protein composition, particularly its exceptionally high concentration of casein protein. Casein, a marvel of dairy protein, is renowned throughout nutritional science for its characteristic slow-digesting nature, a physiological attribute that ensures a steady, prolonged, and sustained release of vital amino acids into your bloodstream and subsequently to your muscles over a period of several hours. This extended slow-release action of amino acids is profoundly and uniquely important for seniors whose muscles, as a natural consequence of the aging process, tend to become less efficient and responsive at absorbing and effectively utilizing protein following a meal. This consistent, gradual supply of amino acids from casein actively helps to ingeniously overcome what scientists refer to as anabolic resistance, which is the diminished capacity of aging muscles to effectively respond to and fully utilize protein consumption for synthesis, making every gram consumed work harder and longer. Think of this process in a vivid analogy. It is akin to the crucial difference between impulsively guzzling a large volume of water when you are acutely parched, a rush that the body struggles to process all at once, versus mindfully sipping water steadily and consistently throughout the entire day, thereby maintaining optimal hydration without waste. The prolonged and deliberate release of amino acids from casein protein guarantees that virtually no precious protein is wasted or prematurely oxidized, as your muscles are supplied at a rate they can effectively process and assimilate, maximizing their reconstructive potential. Remarkable and influential research emanating from the esteemed McMaster University, a global leader in exercise physiology, revealed that older individuals who consistently consumed casein protein, even in the absence of rigorous or formal exercise regimens, experienced significant and measurable increases in both muscle growth and overall strength. The participants in this pivotal study, demonstrating the strategic utility of casein, typically ingested this slow-digesting protein before retiring for the night intelligently, allowing the protein to work its profound magic overnight precisely during the body's natural and critical repair, recuperation, and regenerative phase. This strategic timing is especially critical for seniors because, despite the unfortunate reality that sleep quality often deteriorates and becomes more fragmented with advancing age, the fundamental muscle building and repair processes can still proceed effectively and efficiently, even amidst these often unavoidable sleep disturbances, provided the requisite amino acids are continually supplied. Beyond its uniquely beneficial protein profile, cottage cheese is astonishingly versatile in the kitchen and astonishingly affordable on any budget. A typical 16-ounce jar, as previously mentioned, costing approximately $2.50, contains an impressive total of about 100 grams of high-quality, complete protein, making it one of the most economically sound muscle-building foods available on the market, costing an astonishingly low figure of less than 3 cents per gram of protein. To truly put that into a tangible perspective, this cost-effectiveness is roughly equivalent to, or even better than, the price of a single, often less nutritious protein bar, which frequently provides a mere 20 grams of protein, often laden with added sugars and artificial ingredients. A robust clinical study published in the highly respected Journal of the American Medical Directors Association further solidified these claims, demonstrating that seniors who incorporated cottage cheese into their diet at least 4 times a week experienced measurable and statistically significant increases in both lean muscle mass and vital grip strength compared to a carefully matched control group, even after meticulously adjusting for total overall protein intake from all dietary sources. This compelling finding strongly suggests that the unique and beneficial protein blend found specifically in cottage cheese offers distinct, potent, and independent health advantages beyond simply meeting protein quotas. Furthermore, the diligent researchers observed consistently higher bone density scores among the regular cottage cheese eaters, a beneficial outcome likely attributable to the synergistic effects of its high protein content working in concert with its generous supply of calcium, both of which are critical for skeletal integrity. When selecting cottage cheese, a crucial dietary tip is to opt for full-fat varieties over their low-fat or fat-free counterparts, as the naturally occurring beneficial fats not only aid significantly in the absorption of protein, ensuring maximum utilization, but also promote a greater sense of satiety, helping you feel fuller for longer, and crucially facilitate the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins, such as vitamin D, which is absolutely essential for healthy muscle function, bone metabolism, and overall immune health. You can effortlessly enjoy cottage cheese plain, savoring its creamy texture, or mix it with fresh berries and a drizzle of honey for a quick, nutritious snack. It can be seamlessly incorporated into smoothies for an extra protein boost, or even ingeniously used as a versatile base for savory recipes, enhanced with vibrant fresh herbs, chopped vegetables, and a pinch of black pepper. Some particularly resourceful individuals have even discovered its utility as a remarkably cost-saving, higher protein alternative to traditional ricotta cheese in dishes like lasagna, proving its culinary adaptability. Its slow-release casein makes it an ideal choice for a bedtime snack, providing your muscles with a steady stream of amino acids throughout the crucial overnight repair cycle. If cottage cheese provides a strategic, slow-release protein, optimally nourishing your muscles over extended periods, the next exceptional food on our comprehensive list offers something even more profoundly vital and inherently restorative: lentils. A single cooked cup of these humble legumes delivers an impressive 18 grams of plant-based protein, and a pound of dry lentils, which yields multiple servings, costs an astonishingly low figure of less than $1.50, placing them firmly in the realm of extreme affordability. Though their unassuming appearance and often overlooked status in Western diets may not immediately convey an image of a powerful, muscle-building powerhouse, lentils, for seniors meticulously managing a tight budget, represent a truly comprehensive and synergistic nutritional package that not only actively promotes and supports robust muscle growth, but also simultaneously supplies sustained, complex energy and an array of crucial micronutrients that become increasingly indispensable with the inexorable march of age. The true genius and multifaceted advantage of lentils for the specific objective of muscle building isn't solely confined to their already commendable protein levels, which, while substantial, are further amplified by their unique and intricate combination of protein, dietary fiber, bioavailable iron, and a spectrum of essential B vitamins. This powerful quartet of nutrients works synergistically, each component enhancing the efficacy of the others, to collectively boost muscle function, optimize energy metabolism, and significantly accelerate the recovery process after physical exertion or the daily wear and tear on the body. Iron, in particular, holds immense significance for seniors, as even a subtle subclinical deficiency, one that might not yet manifest as full-blown anemia, can insidiously impair muscle strength, reduce overall endurance, and diminish cognitive function long before it affects conventional blood factors like hemoglobin levels. It is a common, yet frequently misdiagnosed reality that many elderly individuals experience this type of insidious iron insufficiency, often mistakenly attributing the resulting generalized weakness, pervasive exhaustion, and diminished capacity for physical activity to the inevitable and normal processes of aging. Lentils, with their rich iron content, can effectively and naturally address this widespread nutritional challenge, providing a crucial building block for red blood cell production and oxygen transport to muscles. Furthermore, these remarkable legumes contain substantial amounts of leucine, that all-important trigger amino acid that initiates muscle protein synthesis, making them one of the few prominent plant-based proteins to offer such a direct anabolic stimulus. While lentils, when consumed in isolation, may not constitute a complete protein in the strictest sense of containing all 9 essential amino acids in optimal ratios for a single meal, when strategically consumed throughout the day in combination with complementary proteins such as grains like rice or quinoa, or various nuts and seeds, they effortlessly provide all the essential amino acids your muscles urgently need for optimal growth, repair, and ongoing maintenance. This inherent flexibility and complementary potential make them incredibly beneficial for seniors who consciously wish to reduce their consumption of animal-based meats, whether for health, ethical, or economic reasons, without in any way compromising their crucial ability to build and sustain vital muscle. Influential research published in the highly respected Journal of Nutrition found compelling evidence that older adults who regularly incorporated legumes, a category that prominently includes lentils, into their dietary patterns exhibited superior physical function, including improved balance and mobility, and better preserved lean muscle mass compared to those whose diets primarily consisted of animal proteins. The diligent researchers attributed this observed advantage not only to the protein content, but also to the abundance of anti-inflammatory compounds, such as polyphenols and antioxidants, found generously in legumes, which collectively help to create a more favorable, less inflammatory environment within the body, thereby optimizing conditions for muscle maintenance and regeneration. Additionally, their impressively high fiber content, both soluble and insoluble, supports robust gastrointestinal health, which is absolutely vital for the efficient absorption of all nutrients and, by direct extension, for overall muscle-building effectiveness and general well-being. At an astonishingly low cost of approximately $1.50 for a pound of dry lentils, which once cooked, expands to yield about 8 generous servings of high-quality, nutritious protein, they are unequivocally among the most affordable and nutritionally dense muscle-building foods available globally, costing less than 20 cents per serving for 18 grams of protein. They are incredibly versatile in culinary application, effortlessly added to hearty soups, robust stews, vibrant salads, or served simply as a satisfying, nutrient-rich side dish. Unlike many other dried beans that often necessitate overnight soaking to reduce cooking time and improve digestibility, lentils cook relatively quickly, transitioning from bag to table in approximately 30 minutes, making them a convenient option for busy individuals. Red lentils are notably the fastest cooking variety, offering a mild, slightly sweet flavor that blends seamlessly into creamy curries and pureed soups, often breaking down to provide a wonderfully smooth, creamy texture that is particularly appealing and easy to consume for seniors who may experience difficulty chewing or have dental sensitivities. Brown and green lentils, in contrast, maintain their shape and integrity better after cooking, offering a pleasant, somewhat meat-like texture that is ideal for salads, grain bowls, or as a base for vegetarian patties. The secret to maximizing both their profound nutritional benefits and their overall palatability is to prepare them with a thoughtful selection of anti-inflammatory spices like fresh ginger, aromatic garlic, and vibrant turmeric, which not only enhance their flavor, but also synergistically boost their muscle-supporting properties while simultaneously aiding in efficient digestion and nutrient assimilation. Moving forward on our journey to uncover affordable muscle-building powerhouses, we arrive at the fourth exceptional option on our list, canned tuna. At an astonishingly low price point of just $1 per can, this unassuming pantry staple delivers a substantial 22 grams of high-quality, complete protein in a convenient 3-ounce portion. This impressive protein-to-cost ratio unequivocally positions canned tuna as one of the most phenomenal and economically savvy protein choices for seniors who are meticulously operating on a limited budget, yet remain absolutely determined to build and sustain vital muscle mass. For a mere $1, you gain immediate access to the identical high-quality protein profile found in much pricier fresh fish counterparts such as salmon or cod, coupled with the unparalleled convenience of an exceptionally long shelf life, often extending for several years, and the invaluable advantage of requiring absolutely no cooking or elaborate preparation whatsoever. Tuna's remarkable effectiveness for promoting and supporting muscle growth stems primarily from its outstanding and highly beneficial amino acid profile. It is naturally low in undesirable fats and total calories, yet crucially contains all 9 essential amino acids in the optimal ratios that are precisely required for efficient muscle protein synthesis, the intricate biological process through which new muscle tissue is created and existing tissue is repaired. This makes it an ideal dietary component for seniors who are specifically looking to increase their lean muscle mass without the concomitant addition of unwanted body fat, which is a particularly crucial consideration as excess adipose tissue, body fat, can insidiously disrupt the delicate balance of muscle growth promoting hormones such as testosterone and growth hormone, and can concurrently elevate systemic inflammatory levels throughout the body, thereby creating an environment hostile to muscle preservation and growth. Furthermore, the protein inherent in tuna is renowned for being highly bioavailable, meaning that your body possesses the remarkable ability to absorb, digest, and utilize it with exceptional ease and efficiency. This superior bioavailability becomes an increasingly important physiological advantage as we gracefully age, a period during which our digestive efficiency often gradually declines, making the complete extraction of nutrients from food a more challenging process. Seminal research conducted at the prestigious University of Arkansas unequivocally demonstrated that older adults absorbed and effectively utilized fish protein, such as that found in tuna, with significantly greater efficiency than certain other protein sources, with absorption rates frequently exceeding 90% even in individuals who had surpassed the age of 70. This underscores tuna's inherent suitability for the aging digestive system. From a purely cost-effectiveness standpoint, canned tuna is an undisputed champion of value. At an average price of $1 per can, each containing a robust 22 grams of protein, you are paying an astonishingly low figure of less than 5 cents per gram of protein. To contextualize this financial advantage, consider this. Many popular protein powders, often aggressively marketed to seniors, can range anywhere from 15 to 20 cents per gram of protein, representing a significant price hike. Moreover, high-end, specialized supplements explicitly marketed to the elderly with often extravagant claims can easily be 10 times or even more expensive per gram of protein than the humble, yet incredibly effective, canned tuna. Its incredible versatility makes canned tuna remarkably simple to seamlessly integrate into virtually any dietary preference or meal plan. To judiciously manage calorie intake and simultaneously diversify your nutritional profile, it is generally wise to opt for tuna packed in water rather than oil, as water-packed varieties contain fewer calories and fats. Chunk-light tuna is typically the least expensive and most widely available option, though albacore tuna, while slightly pricier, offers a marginally higher protein content and a firmer, often more preferred texture. You can effortlessly enjoy it straight from the can with whole grain crackers for a quick, satisfying snack. Add it generously to vibrant salads for an instant and substantial protein boost. Mix it with a whisked egg and a few breadcrumbs before pan-frying it into delicious, protein-rich tuna patties, or combine it with whole grain bread and fresh, crisp vegetables for a quick, balanced, and immensely satisfying dinner. For those who harbor legitimate concerns about mercury levels, a common worry associated with certain fish consumption, the Food and Drug Administration, FDA, provides clear and reassuring guidance, advising adults to safely consume up to 12 ounces of low-mercury fish, such as canned light tuna, per week. This recommendation ensures that consumption remains well within healthy, safe limits, while still providing an abundant supply of muscle-building nourishment without undue risk. Additionally, a judicious strategy of rotating between different varieties of canned fish, such as incorporating salmon, sardines, and tuna into your diet, helps to further minimize any potential exposure to specific contaminants while simultaneously maximizing nutritional diversity and ensuring a broad spectrum of beneficial nutrients. At the prestigious number 3 position on our essential list, we unequivocally present whole eggs. Each standard dozen of these nutritional powerhouses typically costs approximately $2.50, and each individual egg provides a substantial 6 grams of complete, high-quality protein. Given their truly incredible affordability, their unparalleled nutritional completeness, and their sheer versatility, whole eggs may very well be the single most underappreciated and undervalued food for seniors who are earnestly striving to gain, maintain, and enhance their vital muscle mass. For an astonishingly low average cost of about 20 cents per egg, you receive not merely a generous portion of biologically superior protein, but also a meticulously packaged array of vital micronutrients and synergistic compounds that collectively support optimal muscle function, accelerate recovery, and enhance overall physiological well-being in ways that isolated protein sources, whether powders or pills, simply cannot replicate or fully match. The unique, multifaceted power of eggs for robust muscle growth lies not just in their commendable quantity of protein per serving, but critically in its exceptional biological value and remarkable bioavailability. Eggs proudly boast the highest protein quality score of any whole food known to nutrition science, a testament to their perfect amino acid profile and the ease with which their protein is assimilated. This means that your body is capable of utilizing almost every single gram of protein they contain with maximum efficiency. For older adults whose digestive systems may unfortunately not process and absorb dietary protein as efficiently as they once did in their younger years, this superior biological value becomes profoundly important. Every gram of protein truly counts for seniors, as their anabolic response to protein can be somewhat blunted. So the outstanding bioavailability of egg protein is an immensely valuable asset, ensuring minimal waste. Unlike younger individuals who might possess a more robust digestive system and therefore be able to afford some degree of wasted protein intake. However, a critical and often overlooked fact, a piece of nutritional wisdom frequently obscured by outdated dietary advice, is that approximately half of the egg's total protein content, alongside a treasure trove of vital nutrients like the muscle-initiating amino acid leucine, muscle-supporting vitamin D, and brain-boosting choline, all of which are absolutely indispensable for optimal muscular function, neural health, and overall physical resilience, resides exclusively within the vibrant, often discarded yolk. A pivotal and highly influential study emanating from the University of Illinois definitively demonstrated that even when comparing the same exact amount of protein intake, consuming whole eggs following a strength training workout yielded a remarkable 40% greater muscle growth response compared to the consumption of an equivalent amount of protein derived solely from egg whites. The diligent researchers meticulously uncovered that the rich array of synergistic nutrients intricately packaged within the yolk actively enhanced the body's efficient utilization of the white protein, creating a powerful complementary effect that neither isolated egg whites nor commercially produced, purified protein powders can singularly replicate. Furthermore, eggs stand out as one of the very few natural, readily available food sources of vitamin D, a nutrient that has been conclusively and repeatedly shown to directly and profoundly impact muscle performance, strength, and overall physical function. Seniors with consistently higher circulating vitamin D levels unequivocally exhibit greater absolute muscle strength and better physical capabilities than their counterparts with lower levels. Unlike many synthetic vitamin D supplements, which are often poorly absorbed without the concomitant presence of dietary fat, the vitamin D naturally present in eggs is particularly well absorbed because it is intelligently packaged by nature itself with beneficial fats, primarily found in the yolk, that naturally facilitate its optimal uptake and utilization by the body. A standard dozen eggs, costing a mere $2.50, collectively provides an impressive 72 grams of complete, high-quality protein, translating to an astonishingly low figure of less than 4 cents per gram of protein, firmly establishing them among the most economical and nutritionally potent muscle-building nutrients available anywhere. They are also remarkably versatile in culinary application and incredibly simple to prepare, making them an ideal staple for any senior's diet. Effortlessly cook them into fluffy omelets, generously filled with whatever fresh vegetables you happen to have on hand. Delicately poach them over slices of nutrient-dense whole grain toast for a classic wholesome meal. Hard boil them in batches for convenient portable snacks that can be grabbed on the go, or vigorously scramble them with various vegetables for a quick, complete, and satisfying meal at any time of day. With countless preparation methods and endless culinary possibilities, you are highly unlikely to ever experience taste fatigue. The key, however, to unlocking their full muscle building and health promoting potential, as research emphatically confirms, is to consume the entire egg, not just the protein rich whites, as the often underestimated yolk provides a critical spectrum of essential nutrients that synergistically boost overall muscle health, enhance cognitive function, and significantly improve the body's efficient utilization of all the protein present. For seniors who may still harbor lingering concerns about dietary cholesterol, an understandable apprehension stemming from outdated scientific advice, good news abounds. Recent, comprehensive, and robust studies have largely and definitively debunked the direct link between the consumption of dietary eggs and an increased risk of heart disease for the vast majority of healthy individuals. In fact, the generous amount of choline found naturally in egg yolks actively and profoundly promotes brain health, memory, and cognitive function, which is itself crucial for maintaining the vital mind-muscle connection required for effective, safe exercise and the efficient execution of daily tasks, further solidifying the whole egg's status as a nutritional powerhouse for graceful aging. While eggs offer a perfectly packaged array of complete nutrients, an ideal building block for muscle and overall health, the following dietary staple on our list delivers what truly acts as a liquid medicine for your muscles. A profoundly beneficial elixir that supports growth, recovery, and overall well-being: Greek yogurt. A standard 32-ounce container of this cultured dairy product, typically costing approximately $5, provides an impressive 20 grams of protein per single cup serving, a concentrated dose of muscle-fueling power. Given its truly unique protein composition, its dense nutritional profile, and its incredible adaptability in the kitchen, Greek yogurt stands out as one of the most effective and strategically valuable foods for seniors who are earnestly seeking to build, preserve, and enhance their muscle mass. For approximately 80 cents per generous serving, you gain access to a remarkably high-quality protein source that actively and tirelessly supports muscle growth, facilitates efficient recovery, and promotes overall physiological resilience around the clock, day and night. Greek yogurt is truly exceptional and uniquely beneficial for the intricate process of muscle building because it contains a powerful combination of both fast-digesting and slow-digesting proteins, namely whey and casein. Whey protein, known for its rapid absorption rate, quickly delivers a surge of vital amino acids to your muscles, initiating an immediate and robust burst of muscle protein synthesis, particularly beneficial post-exercise. Conversely, casein protein, with its characteristic slow-digesting nature, ensures a sustained and steady release of amino acids over several hours, preventing muscle breakdown and providing continuous nutritional support. This remarkable dual-action protein delivery system is profoundly and uniquely beneficial for seniors, whose muscles naturally require more consistent and prolonged nutritional support both day and night to counteract age-related muscle loss and anabolic resistance. Beyond its impressive protein content, Greek yogurt is also a veritable powerhouse of beneficial probiotics, living microorganisms that are absolutely essential for promoting optimal gastrointestinal health, balancing the gut microbiome, and enhancing digestive function. Emerging and rapidly expanding research unequivocally indicates that a healthy, balanced gut environment is not only absolutely essential for the efficient absorption of all vital nutrients from the food you consume, but also plays a pivotal role in reducing systemic inflammation, which is recognized as a major insidious driver of age-related muscle loss. When your gut microbiome is thriving and in optimal balance, every single dollar you judiciously spend on protein-rich foods becomes significantly more effective because your body is simply better equipped to absorb and fully utilize the maximum amount of nutrients from the sustenance you consume, ensuring that less goes to waste. Specifically, the diverse array of beneficial probiotics found abundantly in Greek yogurt actively helps to maintain the critical integrity of the intestinal barrier, a protective lining that prevents inflammatory substances and harmful toxins from entering the bloodstream and thereby hindering muscle development and contributing to overall systemic malaise. A compelling and widely cited study from Tufts University, a leader in nutrition research, found concrete evidence that seniors who regularly consumed Greek yogurt as part of their diet exhibited noticeably more lean muscle mass and demonstrated significantly improved physical function, including better balance and mobility compared to those who consumed regular yogurt or abstained from yogurt altogether. The discerning researchers unequivocally attributed these measurable gains in physical capacity and muscle mass to the concentrated protein content and, critically, to the slow-digesting casein, which provides long-lasting muscular support and a sustained anabolic stimulus. Participants who consistently consumed Greek yogurt daily for a period of 12 weeks experienced quantifiable and statistically significant improvements in their walking speed and overall leg strength when compared to the control group, showcasing the direct functional benefits. A typical 32-ounce package, offering an impressive total of 160 grams of protein for its $5 price tag, translates to an astonishingly low figure of roughly 3 cents per gram of protein, making it exceptionally competitive with even the least expensive and most efficient protein sources available on the market. Beyond its primary role as a protein source, Greek yogurt offers a wealth of other excellent nutritional benefits, including a substantial amount of calcium for robust bone health, essential B, vitamins for efficient energy metabolism and neural function, and the aforementioned beneficial bacteria for optimal digestive health. The generous calcium content is particularly vital for seniors, as strong, resilient bones form the indispensable foundation for strong, functional muscles. One simply cannot exist robustly and independently without the other, highlighting the interconnectedness of skeletal and muscular health. The key to unlocking its full potential, however, is to carefully select full-fat, plain Greek yogurt, consciously avoiding varieties with added sugars, which can contribute to systemic inflammation, negate the beneficial effects of probiotics, and counteract the very muscle-building benefits you are seeking. The full-fat version also offers superior satiety, helping you feel fuller for longer, and significantly improves the absorption of essential fat-soluble vitamins, further enhancing its nutritional value. Its culinary versatility is nothing short of astounding. Use it as a creamy, nutrient-dense base for invigorating fruit smoothies, substitute it ingeniously for sour cream in various savory recipes to boost protein content. Enjoy it plain with a drizzle of honey, combine it with fresh berries and a handful of nuts for a complete, balanced meal, or even utilize it to marinate lean meats, adding both protein and flavor. This incredible adaptability allows you to effortlessly incorporate it into various meals throughout your day, strategically optimizing your muscle-building potential and overall nutritional intake. Up until this pivotal point in our detailed exploration, everything we have meticulously discussed has been progressively leading us to the momentous revelation of the single best, most cost-effective protein food on the entire planet. An unparalleled champion that offers more profound muscle-building potential and superior nutritional value per dollar than virtually anything else currently available on the market, defying conventional wisdom and expensive marketing. So, without further preamble, we present the undisputed, reigning champion of affordable strength and sustainable muscle growth: dried beans. Each cooked cup of dried beans, regardless of variety, reliably contains an impressive 15 grams of high-quality protein, and a pound of these humble legumes, which yields numerous servings, costs an astonishingly low figure of a mere $1.20, making them an incredible economic powerhouse. Despite their undeniably unglamorous appearance, their often overlooked status in modern culinary trends, and their historically humble origins, dried beans are, beyond any shadow of a doubt, the ultimate low-cost, high-impact food for seniors who are diligently and earnestly looking to gain, preserve, and enhance their vital muscle mass. For just $1.20 per pound, a sum that barely registers on any grocery bill, you receive approximately 12 generous servings of robust, high-quality protein, making beans the most unequivocally affordable food for developing and sustaining muscle on the entire planet, costing an astonishingly low 10 cents per serving for a substantial 15 grams of protein. But their profound power and multi-dimensional benefits extend far, far beyond their incredible game-changing price point. Dried beans possess a truly unique and remarkably comprehensive nutritional profile that synergistically promotes muscle growth, supports overall physiological resilience, and enhances long-term health in multiple interconnected and profoundly beneficial ways. They are not merely packed with substantial amounts of plant-based protein, but also brimming with complex carbohydrates, which provide a steady, sustained source of energy for your muscles and brain. An abundance of dietary fiber, both soluble and insoluble, crucial for optimal intestinal health, and a rich array of vital minerals, including potassium, which is essential for muscle contraction and nerve function, magnesium, critical for over 300 enzymatic reactions in the body, including protein synthesis, and iron, indispensable for oxygen transport to working muscles, all of which are absolutely essential for optimal muscle growth, efficient repair, and overall cellular function. The complex carbohydrates inherent in beans provide your muscles with the slow-releasing, sustained energy they require, not only for intense physical activity, but also for the energetically demanding processes of growth and repair, ensuring that protein is utilized for building, not simply for fuel. Simultaneously, the generous fiber content acts as a powerful prebiotic, feeding the beneficial gut bacteria that comprise a healthy microbiome, thereby promoting superior nutrient absorption from all your food and actively reducing systemic inflammation throughout the body. The protein in beans is especially useful and strategically beneficial for seniors because, unlike some animal proteins, beans contain a rich assortment of anti-inflammatory compounds such as polyphenols and flavonoids that help to create an optimal, less inflammatory internal environment conducive to muscle building and tissue regeneration. Chronic, low-grade inflammation, often a silent and insidious presence, is widely recognized as a significant contributor to age-related muscle loss, sarcopenia, and various chronic diseases. The powerful polyphenols abundantly found in beans actively work to counteract this inflammatory state, mitigating its damaging effects. These same beneficial compounds also profoundly support cardiovascular health through improved endothelial function and reduced oxidative stress, which in turn nourishes muscular tissue through enhanced circulation and more efficient delivery of oxygen and nutrients. A landmark study published in the prestigious Journal of Nutrition, which meticulously tracked participants over an extensive 5-year period, yielded groundbreaking findings. It revealed that seniors who regularly incorporated beans into their diet exhibited significantly greater physical function, including improved mobility, balance, and strength, and noticeably better preservation of lean muscle mass compared to those who did not consume beans consistently. Furthermore, the diligent researchers observed that bean eaters demonstrated superior overall health outcomes, including lower rates of chronic disease and significantly lower levels of inflammatory markers in their blood, underscoring their comprehensive health benefits. Most astonishingly, the study found that those who consumed beans at least 4 times a week were remarkably less likely to be hospitalized for debilitating fractures and falls, a major concern for the elderly, and were able to maintain their precious independence for considerably longer periods, directly attributing these life-altering outcomes to the consistent consumption of beans. While beans alone, when considered as a single food item, may not individually provide all the critical essential amino acids your muscles require in one sitting, they become a complete protein powerhouse when strategically paired with complementary proteins such as grains, like rice, corn, or quinoa, various nuts, seeds, or even small, judicious amounts of animal protein throughout the course of the day. The incredible advantage and flexibility of this complementary protein method for seniors is that you absolutely do not need to consume these complementary foods together in the same exact meal. Your incredibly efficient body can intelligently assemble complete proteins from the amino acid pool you ingest throughout the day, drawing from various sources. For seniors who may not wish or be able to eat large quantities of food at once due to reduced appetite or digestive sensitivities, this makes meal planning infinitely simpler, more flexible, and less restrictive. Variety is undeniably key to both nutritional completeness and culinary enjoyment, as different types of beans, such as creamy navy beans, robust kidney beans, versatile chickpeas, earthy pinto beans, and rich black beans, offer slightly varying nutritional profiles, distinct flavors, and diverse textures. Black beans, for instance, are particularly rich in antioxidants. Kidney beans are an excellent source of folate. Navy beans are high in fiber and potassium, while chickpeas boast more protein per cooked cup than most other types. By thoughtfully rotating between these numerous varieties, you can effectively prevent taste fatigue, introduce culinary excitement, and ensure a broad spectrum of vital nutrients and beneficial phytonutrients in your diet. At $1.20 per pound, which, as previously noted, yields approximately 180 grams of protein, you are spending an astonishingly low figure of less than 1 cent per gram of protein. No other whole food offers nearly as much high-quality, muscle-growing nourishment for every dollar invested, making beans an unparalleled economic champion. To truly put this extraordinary value into a tangible perspective, 1 pound of dried beans contains an astounding 9 times as much protein as a single, often highly processed protein bar, yet costs precisely the same amount, if not less. While they do require a bit of time to boil and tenderize, dried beans can be efficiently made in large batches and then conveniently frozen in pre-portioned amounts for ultimate grab-and-go convenience, making them a perfect meal prep staple. Utilizing a slow cooker or a modern pressure cooker makes the preparation process considerably simpler, more hands-off, and far more efficient, allowing you to prepare a week's worth of perfectly cooked beans with minimal effort and supervision. Their preparation flexibility is yet another major benefit. Effortlessly mash them into savory sandwich spreads, sprinkle them generously into vibrant salads for added texture and protein, add them to hearty soups and stews for an extra boost of protein and fiber, or serve them simply as a satisfying, nutritious side dish with your favorite grains for a complete protein combination. They absorb flavors exceptionally well, making them incredibly versatile and complementing virtually any cuisine, including robust Mexican dishes, fresh Mediterranean fare, and aromatic Asian-inspired meals, proving their universal appeal and nutritional might. This, then, is the profound and liberating fundamental truth that meticulously ties every single piece of information, every scientific insight, and every practical recommendation together. Building and maintaining robust senior muscle absolutely does not, and indeed should not, necessitate adherence to expensive, restrictive premium diets or the constant financially draining purchase of costly, often overhyped supplements. On the contrary, some of the most genuinely effective and biologically potent foods for fostering robust muscle growth, enhancing physical resilience, and preserving long-term independence are not found in exclusive health food stores or behind specialized counters. Instead, they are readily and abundantly available in the more accessible, often less expensive, and frequently overlooked sections of your everyday supermarket. Humble staples that are often underestimated, unjustly dismissed, and tragically overlooked in favor of flashier, pricier alternatives. With every single dollar you consciously and judiciously spend on these 7 powerful, nutrient-dense meals, sardines, cottage cheese, lentils, canned tuna, whole eggs, Greek yogurt, and dried beans, you are not merely acquiring basic sustenance or purchasing a commodity. Rather, you are making a direct, profound, and strategic investment into your enduring physical strength, into the preservation of your precious freedom and autonomy, and ultimately, into the sustained quality of your future well-being and independence. This is your immediate, actionable plan. This very week, make a deliberate and unwavering commitment to intentionally incorporating just 2 of these remarkably cost-effective and nutritionally potent foods into your daily diet. Perhaps you could effortlessly prepare a simple, hearty, and satisfying bean soup for a nutritious dinner. Or perhaps you could savor a serving of creamy Greek yogurt, generously topped with fresh berries for a wholesome breakfast. Or consider packing a convenient can of sardines for a quick, protein-rich lunch. Take a reflective moment, a pause for intentional assessment, to carefully evaluate your current expenditure on protein sources, and then make a direct, illuminating, comparison with these incredibly cost-effective choices. You will, almost certainly, discover with a sense of pleasant surprise and profound relief that you possess the power to dramatically increase your muscle-building outcomes, achieving superior physiological results, while simultaneously and significantly reducing your overall protein expenses, thereby liberating a substantial portion of your budget for other essential needs or desired experiences. The profound secret to achieving enduring success in any dietary or exercise regimen, and especially in this endeavor, lies not in the elusive pursuit of perfection, but rather in the unwavering commitment to consistency. Begin your journey with the foods from this list that you genuinely enjoy the most, the ones that align best with your current taste preferences and culinary habits, and then gradually and thoughtfully expand your repertoire as you become more comfortable and adventurous. Make it a routine practice to keep a steady supply of canned tuna and sardines stocked in your pantry for effortless, protein-rich meals that require virtually no preparation. Dedicate a small, manageable amount of time on weekends to cook dried beans in bulk, creating a convenient, ready-to-eat supply that can be easily incorporated into various dishes throughout the week. Make whole eggs and plain Greek yogurt the foundational cornerstones of your daily protein intake, integrating them into multiple meals for sustained nutritional benefits. Within a matter of mere weeks, as you consistently implement these simple yet powerful dietary strategies, you will undoubtedly begin to experience a remarkable surge in your overall vitality, noticing a tangible increase in your energy levels and mental clarity, experiencing profoundly improved recovery times after any physical exertion, and most importantly, cultivating the kind of robust, functional strength that actively preserves your independence, empowers you to navigate daily tasks with renewed ease, and profoundly enhances your overall quality of life. Gaining muscle, rebuilding strength, and maintaining physical prowess as a senior does not, contrary to pervasive myths, have to cost a fortune or necessitate financial strain. These 7 inexpensive yet remarkably protein-rich meals unequivocally and powerfully prove that the very best nutrition, the kind that yields tangible and lasting results, is, more often than not, precisely the least expensive. All you truly need to do is possess the knowledge of where to strategically look and the willingness to embrace these time-tested, affordable options. By intelligently harnessing the inherent nutritional power of these fundamental foods, the very staples that have sustainably nourished humanity for countless decades and civilizations, you can effectively build more muscle, cultivate greater strength, and enhance your overall well-being for significantly less money than those who are perpetually spending hundreds, even thousands, on expensive, often questionable supplements and premium, exorbitantly priced cuts of meat. You are now presented with a clear and empowering choice. You can either continue to uncritically believe the pervasive marketing cliches that insidiously suggest pricey, specialized items are an absolute necessity for muscle growth and optimal health, thereby remaining subject to the whims and profit motives of an industry, or you can decisively take charge of your own health, your own financial well-being, and your own future with these tried and true, scientifically validated, and